All right. We should be good. Hello. Hi. Today has been a good day, so we're going to go ahead and paint some boys. I cannot do a proper orc voice, so you're not going to get me to read the title. Fuck it. All right, give me a little bit of slack. I cannot read. I cannot do it. I cannot do an orc voice to save my life. One, I'm not British, and two, I kind of have a little bit of a southern drawl to my voice, and fuck it. I'll try it. Listen up, you runts. Grab them brushy bits. We's painting orcs again for Orktober. No slouchin. That's as good as getting for an orc voice. But we gotta get the palette ready. Oh, I've gotta go get the boss. We'll lead into that one. Why does it do that? I'm calling everyone runs. No, I was trying to figure out how to do like an orc intro, like an orc title for Orktober, but I really couldn't think of it. So I'm like, Chat GPT will probably help me out and like transfer it into orc speak, and that's what it came up with. So let me go grab the boss because I need to figure out the paint scheme. I do not remember it, even though I made it like not even a week ago. Oh, fail. If you're still around, you did miss out on one thing. So I've always talked to you know that I've talked about the giveaway, and oh, hold on, I've got to switch stuff. Let me move stuff real quick. We're still on the starting screen, anyways. Why is this not working? Hold on. Hold it. I've actually got exciting plans so far. So let's do a quick refresh of YouTube Creator Studio while we are still on the start screen. But I got Titus 3D printed, the first try on 3D printed Titus. And really, it looks good. For a 3D print model that's small, it looks really good. Hopefully, the big printer shows up. It's supposed to show up Monday. It is not the original printer I wanted, but it's gonna work. I mean, it's gonna work for what it is. So let's go ahead and switch her up. There we go. So this is the Titus Mini. I've showed him yesterday too. I mean, he looks really good. The pauldron was the thing I was the most concerned on, and the lettering turned out great. Focus on the thing. Please, camera. There we go. There you go. Now you can see that lettering a whole lot better. That was probably my biggest concern was lettering. His power pack is not quite first generation Space Marine style. Hold on. I've got a good comparison. No, that's Death Watch power pack style. So it was the first one. He broke his cape, but he's a touch too small or a touch too big. So next one we'll have to make him a touch shorter. I'm gonna have to do like a side by side in the printer, in the printing software. But it's time to paint orcs, not Death Watch. Hopefully everyone's day is going well. We got to finish up well, we didn't get to finish up early. We finished up at a normal time. This is the reference for this. Let me go ahead and switch the angle up here a little bit better. I really do love how I don't do a perfect top-down thing. I always do it at a slight angle. And I need to change this real quick. That is not the thing I want to change. There we go. That number needs to go up. There we go. That's perfect. All right. So I got the green. Oh, transparent red. That's going to be the biggest color we use today. I don't expect me to get this work done tonight. I am mainly going to be working on squig stuff right now. God, this squig's got a hell of a face. That is a face only a mother could love. A mother squigger. Oh. So I've been thinking, and if you want to be technical, I have only taken one vacation ever in my life, and that was to the Wisconsin Dells with my grandparents one year. I think it was my 8th grade year going into being a freshman in high school. And I've been looking and trying to budget a trip to Japan, going into like the countryside mountains and just like chilling at an onsen, and maybe going into like the small local town nearby and chilling at like a bar, even though I don't drink or something, doing something fun, something I wouldn't do necessarily back home. And honestly, it's not going to be out of the question of doing it. It's going to be, when can I actually go do it? And that's not even a problem either, because I already know when I can go do it. I can go do it in February when we don't have as much stuff to do for work. So hopefully, the biggest thing is going to be saving the money for the trip. I need, like, at minimum, the budget was like $2,000, but I like to be very safe. So my budget is more like $5,000. That's to make sure, okay, if I need to get something here or get something there, I've got plenty of extra cash. Or if this doesn't work out and I need to go upgrade to a better place or something. There's always the what ifs. Damn you, Army. You got me planning stuff way too skilled. Need to be ready for every situation. Oh, it's fine. It's not going to be till February, like I said. Hopefully, I'll be able to, like, do some fun recording stuff there. I mean, like I said, I'll be a 6'1", 270-pound man walking through Japan. There's no way, might I add, with a fabulous mustache. I have the lovely dad stash, so either people are going to wonder where my kids are, or they're just going to be like, who's this giant man? I have no idea what to actually expect. I expect I'll get looked at because I'm tall. I'll probably get more looks because of the mustache. I heard facial hair is very, very, not looked down upon, but like, if you have a beard, some people won't talk to you, or you see, or you're like unkempt. Now, those are rumors. I'm not going to say that's true, but that's just what I've heard. And if I travel, I'm not gonna have a beard. I'm gonna stick to the dad stash. Oh, fuck yeah, Stream Elements. Thank you for actually reminding me. Well, no one's here, and we're gonna let this dry to make sure it actually is gonna look good. So we'll leave this right here, and let me figure out what the hell Stream Elements is trying to tell me. Copy. Learn how to customize bot. Okay. Paste and go. Okay, I'll dick with that later. We'll keep painting. Oh. But like I said, that's going to be February-ish. I want to stay for like 7 days. That's kind of my plan. I'm going to do 5 in, or not 5. I'm going to do 4 in a onsen that is outside of town, closer to the mountains and stuff, because I live in the Midwest, so mountains are not a thing where I live. And I think it would be super fun. Just go chill by myself, actually get to relax, not have to worry about a single thing. I would go paint, but that's risky, painting in a hotel. 1, I don't want to lose anything, and 2, if you spill paint anywhere, I'm gonna have to be like a serial killer where I like put a bunch of stuff down if I was to paint in a hotel. Put a bunch of stuff down so that it doesn't spill anything out onto the floor. Oh goodness. But yeah, that's kind of an idea. The biggest thing is I gotta make sure I save the money for it. So next like few paychecks, I'll just save 1/2 for Japan trip. And some of you might ask, why Japan? because it's very, 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 very different to America. And I also think it would be just cool to go hang out in the countryside of Japan. It's really not that. It's crazy. It's really crazy. It's not that expensive. It's really not bad. At least from like the bookings that I was looking at, to not to go, but to like go and like go have a hotel with an onsen, like a private, not what is it, a hot spring and everything. It really wasn't that bad. And honestly, my knees were fucking killing me today. So something that sounds like relaxing in a natural hot spring, oh dude, that'd probably help. My cousin said, "Yeah, no wonder your knees hurt. I've seen the way you were walking." And I'm pretty sure it's just the fact that I got these old ass cowboy boots that I wear all the time. They're 2 years old. They are past their lifespan, and I need to probably get me a new pair of boots. Cuz he said you were walking pretty damn rough. And I'm not going to lie, it probably was. But yeah, that's kind of, as of right now, I want to go like February 1st through the 8th and just go spend a week in Japan. Just literally just chilling. Not even going like city side Tokyo or anything like that or anything crazy. Just chilling out in the country. Kind of like I do at home, but you know, without crazy cool amenities and shit. Then like if I like it and I want to go again, I'll probably make it like a yearly trip thing eventually and just go once a year if I if things take off and stuff does well and I can build PCs and paint them up and do all that stuff, maybe I can go twice a year. But I do still want to go hit the holy pilgrimage to Warhammer World at some point. I must stop there. That's everyone's pilgrimage, is Warhammer World. Yeah, that's much better. That's a lot less pink. I'm not liking the pink squig, honestly. I knew what I was getting into when I was painting him, base painting him white. I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of rush base paint these because I literally came inside to use the bathroom and I'm all like, oh, they're not gonna be back for like another 5 minutes. I can quickly base paint these up, and so that's what I did. God, this transparent red is quite literally magic. If you're trying to do some red like this, transparent red on a white base goes way harder than you thought. It goes way harder than I thought. I wonder why YouTube always does this to me. It always makes it so like nobody sees my shit until later, which is fine. It doesn't really matter that much. Oh, that's probably the reason why people like they do like little stream intros and stuff. Nah, I don't do that. I just go straight into painting. I've got work in the morning, so I go straight into painting. Whatever you miss when I'm painting, you miss. It's perfectly fine. If you want to watch it, go back 20 minutes and rewatch it, or watch the live stream tomorrow. You know, speaking of that, there are so many people that actually like went and checked out the Mechanicus PC build, or not the build, but the live stream for it. I was so surprised about that. I'm all like, why are there so many people checking this out? And then like, it's literally just people clicking on the video and being like, oh, I don't want to see this, and leaving. And I'm just like, oh no, that's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. Like I say, I don't do this stuff for the numbers. I do it for the love of the game. Not literally the game. It's mostly I mostly do hobbying side of stuff, but I still love playing it when I get the chance. Not very often I do, but I do like playing it at least. I've got to kind of wonder how to do. Oops, hold on. I got way too much paint in there. I've got to look up how to do like squig drool and stuff at some point. I know I'm being a little sloppy with this paint. Don't worry about it. It'll be all right. I can go back and repaint the eyes yellow. Or, I don't know what squig eyes look like, actually. Oh, I forgot. I've got to go back and find a clip from painting the Death Watch mini the other day. I'm going to make a joke about myself. Oh, fuck. Damn it. There is a clip that I want to make into a short. I already know I'm going to make it into a short. It's going to be reason number 1. Or what is it? Not reason number 1. Let me think of how I want to word this. First rule of painting minis: do not hold the mini directly over the wet palette. Droppage may occur of the mini, and then it's just me dropping the mini into the wet palette and going, no, fuck. Oh, goodness. That was kind of a bad moment. It's fine. It fell in silver. It's not like it was any color that was terrible. Oh, do I want to leave this white? Ooh, that's fine. We'll repaint it white. We'll repaint it white because the white with the rust looks so good. I want to do more of it, honestly. Not I want to do more of it. I'm gonna do more of it. Okay, that's all going to be metallic, except for that piece, obviously. We'll do some rust in there. Let me get this brush dry. We'll do the teeth later. Let me get some more red in here. I know we're going to do some brown in some of these areas instead of red, but I just want to get a nice even red coating everywhere. Today was not different, but we had a neighbor bring her family members and such down to the cornfield today. Actually, the bean field, I'm sorry. And we were all sitting there talking towards the end of the day, and one of the kids that was with the neighbor goes, "Hey, are you 28?" And I was just like, how did you know that? She like called me out immediately, like, "You're 28." And I was like, yeah, how did you know that? And then one of the other people that were there goes, "You give off that vibe." I'm like, "Oh geez, thanks. I give off the vibe of a 28-year-old. It makes sense because I am 28, but still, you know, I'm young at heart. Definitely not in like young at at body, because my knees were killing me today. I felt like I was 30, and that shit sucked. I don't want to feel that way no more, boss. Let me make sure everything is working right. It is. It is. I just think it's the fact that it's a Friday night. It is a Thursday night. No, it is a Friday night. I'm out of it today, which is fine. Like I said, I'm gonna do some painting. Do we do some green? Do we hold off on the green? Because there is a lot of leather and metallic. We'll hold off on the green. How about we start on another mini as well? We let that one dry, and we start on the itty bitty bomb squig. Dude, I love this mini so much. It's literally just a dude with a nail, and he's just like, "I'm gonna get you," thinking I'm gonna stab you, and everyone's just like, "We'll blow him up when he gets 2 feet from him." Oh, it's always such a nice just feeling to come home, relax, paint a little bit. It's a touch too much paint for me. I don't know why, but painting has gone from this highly stressful thing a year ago. I'll say a year ago. It wasn't exactly a year ago, but it went from being highly stressful to, you know what? This isn't that bad. I enjoy doing this. Let me find a year ago on my cell phone. Let's see. We want to go to, what do we want to go to? 2024. Ooh. Right? Is it 25 or 26? Oh boy, my brain's not working today at all. Okay, we're back in April, so we painted after that. So September 26th, I started building minis. Oh, we hit the 1 year anniversary of me painting minis. October 5th, the first mini was painted at 9:22 p.m. I was for sure still working in the fields at the time. Look at him. I used like a desktop light to paint him with. There he is. You can see him a little bit better. That's so funny. That's so funny. That was so we've been painting for a full year officially. I wonder if that's what it is. Like I've just been doing it so much that I've started to love it. Although when I started painting, I was enjoying it. It was just very nervous. Like I was nervous because I didn't want to mess anything up more than anything. But after I like started painting, I was like, oh, I'm just killing time. If I remember right, in October, there was one night that I started painting at 9, and I was like, I'm just having fun. I'm gonna finish this mini. And at 4 a.m., I stopped painting and realized, oh, fuck, I gotta be at work in 3 hours. I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna be able to do that shit now. That is for damn sure. But like I said, I think I love actually sitting and painting minis and coming up with kit bash ideas more than I do playing the game right now. I know 11th edition's around the corner. 11th edition will probably change that feeling for me, hopefully. But there's never a for sure guarantee that it will. Part of it also might be the fact that like my roommate doesn't like playing it for some reason. And I don't know because he could very much watch this and I'm not insulting you. I don't know if it's just you don't like math or if you just you're just gonna win, why even play, like because that's not the case. He's beaten me every time we play and he still just thinks that you're just gonna win. As soon as you start killing my guys, I'm dead, it's game over. And I'm just like, bro, you gotta just play the game out. And then he wins every time and I don't understand why. I don't understand how. I know how. I'm overextending myself and I'm partially letting it happen. I say partially because I do kind of want to actually try. Okay, so that's going to be a motor. Awesome. So that's 2 squig beasts down. You know what? We'll just do squig beasts tonight. We'll paint squig beasts tonight because there's a lot of squig beasts. I do like the metal jaw on these. There's going to be a lot of rust on these minis. That rust effect works so good on white. So anything that's supposed to stay white or look white, it's getting rust. It's wild how much rust like looks on the white. I would have never thought it would have been that good looking. Um. Oh, sorry. If my microphone picked that up, that would have been the sound of my jaw popping. It does that from time to time. It is perfectly fine. It does not hurt. I don't know why it happens, but it does. Um, not next weekend. Tomorrow, I'm getting the last minis of the year. It's going to be the last minis of the year because one, I need to save for the Japan trip, and two, I am calling it the last minis of the year because these will be the last minis probably included in the how much I spent on my first year of Warhammer video. And they are the Corvus Black Star because that thing is awesome. Some mech boys and some regular boys for orcs because what kind of waaagh is just a combat patrol? That's no waaagh at all. That's a small group of boys. We want all the big groups of boys. Actually, now that I kind of think about it, orc speak is kind of just like halfway broken English. He stole my hair squig. Which reminds me, does anyone else have hair? Yeah, he's got hair. He's got a mohawk. Oh, okay. So some of these actually do have quite a bit of hair. Oh, okay. I'm just glad I don't have to like paint pupils. That is literally my kryptonite. I did it good once for one squig, and that was it so far. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it a second time, or a third time, or a fourth time. These squig eyes are small. Okay, let's move that. Switch it over to a smaller brush and try to get into this area. There we go, that's perfect. Hopefully, Sunday. I really do hope that Sunday's stream will be a bit earlier. Because if it is, we'll do some phasmophobia. We might is the keyword, start Mortuary's Assistant, which is, I'm not looking forward to that at all. But, as I always like to state, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do my darndest to get it done. And I don't know if we'll beat Mortuary's Assistant, but, you know, we'll play it. No promises on it being completed, but we'll play it. I'll try. I'll give it the good old college try. It's kind of ironic because I said fuck college and went into the military for a short stint and then said fuck the military. Oh, that's hilarious. Man. I do like these squig colors because here's the crazy thing about all this is the transparent red goes on nice in certain areas, but then when it dries up, there'll be lighter and darker spots almost naturally throughout the mini. And that's the crazy part about it. Hold on, I got a hand cramp coming along. But Monday, the new big 3D printer is here. It is not the original 3D printer I was originally planning on getting. Not the Fozen one. Fozon? Whatever. It's a Anycubic M7 Pro. That was one that I originally kind of wanted before trying to find a higher quality one. And then I said, well, if I scale up the model, the quality doesn't have to be exponentially better. I mean, it's not having to do such small details. So if I leave the 3D printer that I do have temporarily right now, which is a Mono 4, I should be able to print the big mini, the big Titus. Where's the little Titus? There it is. I should be able to print big Titus, which is going to be like a 10-inch mini on that, and then I'll keep little Titus on a 8K Fozon printer that I can order sometime next week. So that's currently my plan. And I say currently because shit can change. Because this Titus really isn't that bad. He just needs to be downscaled a touch, honestly. But I'm not going to try to 3D print him again tonight because I've still got to like run a check to the bank and drop it off at the nightly deposit box and everything. All right. So now, where is my lead belcher? I always lose it. There it is. Is this air? Oh, I'll explain that later. I'll explain it when I do that. If not many people show up to stream tonight, I might end stream a little early and do some video editing. We'll see. I said that last time, and then, yep, here people come. I need to say that, like, when I start streaming. Hello. I have been talking to myself for about 20 minutes now. That's fine. I usually kind of like let my thoughts out most of the time when I stream, so. And immediately left. Came in, liked, and left. Sad. Sag. That's alright. It's whatever. I'm enjoying painting my mini. And talking to myself. Because it's good to get those thoughts out here. This is basically just a podcast at this point. Today's episode, Japan trip. Painting squigs. And blanking out when you're trying to think of another topic. Oh, and scheduling the schedule for the week. It's fine. It's whatever. I don't mind streaming to 4 people or to 400. I do mind streaming to 400 people. I think that would be terrifying. Streaming to more than like 10 of y'all and having 4 of y'all talking is already kind of hard enough to keep up with. It really is. Okay, hopefully he's dry enough that I should be able to handle him well. We're going to be a little sloppy with some of this lead belcher. I want it to look like the mechanics are like just somehow working his way into his bones and his flesh. Like that. Oh, that was almost the wrong color. But hopefully, what's today? I keep forgetting what today is. I thought today was Thursday. All day today. Today is Friday. So, it looks like we're maybe going to be done cutting soybeans for Saturday or Sunday. I doubt Saturday, more than likely Sunday. And there is a slight chance for rain Monday, but at this point, I'll just believe it when I see it. We got some rain this morning, but it wasn't enough to keep us out of the field, which is fine. But we got probably, I'm not the one that keeps track of acres. I just drive the grain cart. So we probably have we're halfway done in total. And we've still got a bunch of corn. We got 600 acres of corn, I believe. That's not a 100% guaranteed number. That's a guess. That's a guess from the cart driver. So I'm thinking done hopefully November. Hopefully before the 18th. I will do an anniversary live stream on the 18th. And if I have to make it up because of harvest and be like, hey, look, anniversary stream is going to be this time, I'm sorry, then I'll just have to do that. Because there's no way I don't do a celebration in the anniversary stream of doing YouTube. This has been way too much fun. I'm not going to, not do it. I like doing the whole streaming thing. That's the other thing, too, is I never thought, when I started making YouTube videos, I never thought, oh, time to live stream. It was always like in the back of my mind of, you could live stream painting minis, but who would watch that? And apparently more people than I ever thought. Because there are streams, well, there was streams where 100 people had stopped by in total and only 10 of y'all stayed. And I say there was streams because I deleted them because I was having a shit fucking week. And I was just like, you know what? I don't want to see any of the live streams where I was happy for some fucking reason because I'm weird. So that is one metallic leg done. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, the other two are just boys with, they're not boys. They are just squigs with stuff. Squigs with wheels. They're squigs with extra steps. But more boys next week. Regular boys. I've heard those kits are pretty rough. Oh, you know what? If 11th edition is truly Orks, maybe they're gonna redo boys. That's actually, that might be what they're doing. They're gonna fix boys Make them new again. Make the boys great again. Well, Gazgul Thraka can lead them, so that is a mini that I'm terrified to paint. It's kind of like Angron in this circumstance, where I'm like, I like the mini. It looks really good. But he's very intimidating to actually even think about painting. Okay, this I do want art on, because I do not know how this is supposed to look. Oh, he really doesn't have... Let me Google images. Let me see other people's work. Okay, nobody paints this bomb squig specifically. That's great. Of course. Hey Neo, how's it going? I'm currently looking for a reference to look like at how to paint this bomb squig to figure out how much lead belcher I need to use, but I am currently finding no help on this. All right, time to go to the good old Warhammer website, because they will for sure have one I can spin around. I talked about it a little bit earlier when not many people were around, but I have been kind of planning a Japan trip for like February at some point. If I can truly save up the money, which is I should be able to. It's not too difficult. What's hard is the checkered hey, we don't bring that up. This is the reason. Literally, this is the reason why I have this, okay? I just need to figure out how to use this to make it so I don't have to do the checkered pattern. If I could get that to work, then checkered patterning is easy. The only thing I'll have to do is make sure it's square. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, Orks. Orks. Yeah, that checkered patterning. It's like with the not the Eldari. Yeah, well, they are Eldari technically. What are they called? I can't think of the name. The Jester ones. Oh, how can I not think of this name? It's gonna hit me any second now. They're not Drukari. Oh, how can I not think of the Jesters? They have a combat patrol. How am I blanking on this so damn hard? 40k combat patrol. They're not even out yet. They're gonna be pre-orderable. Harley Quinns. That's what they're called. See, I knew I'd remember it eventually. It's Harley Quinns. Those are truly, actually terrifying, and that's not just to me. That's to everyone, and that's just because the checkered pattern for the most part. Okay, so it doesn't look like he has as much metal as I thought. And that was definitely supposed to be the leg. So let's go ahead and paint the leg. I'll go back to the YouTube live stream so I can actually see the analytics. Grab some of this transparent red. Slop it on down. I don't know what colors to make the missiles and such yet either. Let me see another thing really quick. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, cool. It doesn't show me the angle I wanted to... It doesn't show me the angle I want to see. I'm just going to say that's all metallics. I get a little bit more for here. Okay. Then you got the little gobbo. That's like coming at you with a... with a nail. I've never been less intimidated in my entire life. Alright, so that's dynamite. We'll just do metallics tonight. We're not going to do anything crazy tonight. If I can get a bunch of these metallics and the skin done, that's like 90% of the squig riders. They're not called Squig Riders, right? They're called Squig Hog Boys, if I remember correctly. Because if they're called Squig Riders, then GW would have probably sued the Hog Rider guy or the Clash of Clans or whatever it was. Because man, do they really hate it when people are actually happy to sell something that is slightly like their stuff. God, that's fact they're suing somebody over, oh, it looks like ours, so we're gonna sue you. It's ridiculous. Hopefully that guy wins the lawsuit and GW can go fuck themselves, basically. But that means that they'd probably just raise prices on consumers who actually buy their stuff to make up for the fact that they can't sell to everyone due to the fact that some people have 3D printers that are about just as good as the GW models. Hey, I'm not saying, I will say, I throw shade at GW when they deserve it, and I praise GW when they deserve it. I am equal. I am fair. But them suing a random dude who's been making like 3D models forever, nah, that shit's cringe. Stop it. That's cringe, GW. Why you do this? Oh, this guy is having a rusty ass nail for sure. Ain't no way this nail's not gonna be rusty. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully that guy wins that lawsuit and it sets a precedent to GW to stop trying to sue everyone because they make better models than you. Yeah, but here's the thing though. Disney wouldn't. Like, not to the degree of GW, because Disney has cosplayers and they don't sue the people that make cosplay outfits so they can then not sell cosplay outfits. And then you can say, well, they made the helmet, the Lieutenant Titus helmet. Bro, they saw a market for that. They saw they weren't dipping into that market, and they're just like, you know what? Here's a cease and desist, and we're going to start making this now because we saw how good your stuff sold for. That's GW's whole fucking idea. And it makes me mad. It makes me mad beyond any reasonable doubt. I am so mad about that kind of shit. It's like, oh, you're doing well. Your profits are up. Yeah, this is our business now. Fuck you. That kind of shit. Oh, fucking scummy shit. Because you can do like some crazy Star Wars shit, and Star Wars, Disney is not going to sue you for doing some Star Wars like fan stuff. A perfect example. What is it? If the Emperor had a text to speech device, that series is awesome. I haven't gotten through it all yet. I'm eventually going to continue to try to. Right now, we're not in the greatest of cell phone locations, so I can't really listen to it that much. But it has so much lore that if you didn't want to read the GW books and stuff, you can watch that for like a synopsis. And it's so fucking funny. Like, now that I kind of understand the lore, I'm going back and watching it more and more. And I'm like, okay, I know what this joke means. I know what this joke means. I know what this means. And then when, who was it? It's not Rogel Dorn that's in the Centurion. I can't remember the character's name, but he's been in the Centurion the whole time. And when he like sees the Grey Knights and goes, or not that, when he sees the when the Emperor sees the, what is it, the Dread Knight, and the Custodes is like, well, that's a Dread Knight, sir. It's one of the best pieces of equipment in the Imperium. And he goes, no, give me my Centurion. I love that part. He goes, oh yes, my Centurion. Come sit on Papa's lap. Oh goodness. Yeah, it's too bad that series had to end because GW's fucking jealousy for anything that's more popular from their IP than them. I'm surprised that I don't get a cease and desist, but they don't know where I live, so fuck them. What are they gonna do? Oh, I am building a fucking Mechanicus PC. They probably will send me a cease and desist after I get it finished and Like I said, I don't think I'm going to keep it. I'm probably going to try to sell it. So once I get it finished and sell it off, they're probably going to be like, hey, you know what? How about you fucking stop doing that so we can make our money off of it? We're a multi-billion-dollar company and we need to make more money. Okay, maybe not multi-billion, but multi-million for sure. I now understand why some people will say you're not a true Warhammer fan until you hate GW. Because, God, it's only been a year. I'll just say that. It's only been a year. And there has been some dog shit decisions made by that company. What was it? Like 6 months ago, they tried suing a whole shit ton of other people for like just having like Citadel in their name for like paint pot holders, something that GW does not even make. And they're like, we're going to sue you because you sell something that is specifically meant for us. And you're helping the community. Why would you do that? Why would you help our community? They don't need your help. They only want to spend their money on GW dollars or GW stuff. I don't know. I'm being very weird because I'm tired. I'm tired and my brain stopped working like 20 minutes ago. I'm just mindlessly painting and trying to keep my eyes open. We'll go for a little bit longer here. We'll go for an hour. How long have we been streaming? 46. We might go for an hour and a half. We'll see how it goes. This is when ADHD kicks in and all the random shit in my head starts coming out. So if I was like listening to music right now, I would sing because I'm just like I don't know what else to talk about. All right, that's that. I guess we can actually go ahead and work. Some guy's gonna have a casket with the Aquila on it, and GW's gonna sue. Yeah, that exactly. That's my point. Is GW's just gonna be like, this is ours. It's so stupid. The best way to make a good community is to not fuck with the fucking community. Now, if they're like, if I was to take this, 3D scan it, and put it up on Etsy for $5 for the 3D model, yeah, sue me. Fuck you. I basically did just straight up rip your shit. This is why there's recasters, and this is why those recasters probably sell some things better than GW does. Although one of them's, I know one of the recast sites is currently in a war zone. That's not necessarily true. I don't know where they're located at, but they're in Ukraine. The other one's Russian, and the other one that I know of is Chinese. All places that basically said, fuck you, GW. And honestly, kind of don't blame them for that. All right, that's perfect. Dude, this squig color is so good. It's so good. I would have never thought squigs were going to turn out this good, but they are. Oh, I know what colors we can do. Let's do the little logo. So I've got to figure out where's my orange and where's my blue. My orange and my blue. My two main colors for the color scheme. This is not shaken. I always forget to shake my paint beforehand. Never forget to shake. 2 shakes or you're playing with it. See, this is the kind of shit that comes out of my mouth. And ADHD's is kicking in. Oh no, is YouTube dying? It looks like YouTube's dying. No, don't die. I don't know why the fuck it always does this every stream. Okay, so let's figure out where we want to paint orange. Oh, actually, I've got a great idea. We'll do the teeth as orange. Yeah, that's a tooth. Then the other pieces we'll do blue. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's awesome. And we'll add a little bit of rust. I know I didn't do it on this one as much, but we'll add a little bit of rust on that stuff as well. Is YouTube really actually killing my stream right now? YouTube actively sniping me for shit talking GW. It's usually the other way around. They usually promote the shit out of those videos. You know what? Fuck GW, and here's why. Here's 1,000 views. We're gonna promote it like crazy because you said fuck you, GW. I don't understand it. I don't understand YouTube at all. I've been doing this for a year and I still don't understand it. You know what? We're gonna change. I like the whole thing being blue, but this tooth right here, or I like this whole thing being orange, the whole top piece being orange, but that tooth in the back there, that's gonna be blue. Why? I don't know. It just is. I will say, if I remember right, I had a really good stream one day where OBS crashed and I didn't notice it for like 10 fucking minutes. That was a shitty day. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, streams. We're getting a big stream going. And then OBS crashed, and 10 minutes later, I'm like, wait, why is everyone leaving? What's going on? Fucking OBS. I don't even know why it crashed. It shouldn't have. Oh, yeah, that's looking good. It's looking good. This orange and blue color works way better than anyone could have expected. I know I keep saying that, but I really did not expect orange and blue to go so well together. And I don't have like a color wheel where it's like, okay, this color, and this color go together super well. Kind of like red, blue, and green for Christmas, because that's like 90% of the Christmas colors. There we go. Perfect. Let's paint a little backside here. Okay, we'll switch it up to the blue. Can't see. Oh, I got a stuffy nose. I've been breathing in bean dust. Not much though, so it shouldn't affect me that much. I've just a little stuffed up. A nice hot shower probably help clear some of that out. Very careful. Very careful. I don't know. I'm a touch shakier than normal today, and I don't know why. I almost started singing a Linkin Park song. That's how bad ADHD is for me. As soon as I said I don't know why, I was gonna just, I tried so hard to lose it all. My phone went off. Okay, no, we're good. We're still good. I have to check that just in case it's like a fire call or anything crazy. Oh, speaking of, actually, oh yeah, man, dude, I love painting. I'm gonna be honest with you, Josh. Once you really actually do it and you just do it to enjoy it, you'll love doing it. You really will. If you're new, Josh, which is, I don't think you are. You might be new. I don't know if I remember your name. I very often show off my first mini on stream because I keep it on my desk. Here he is. Do a quick little look at him. This is my first mini. I paid into him. Oh, that is not my first mini. I'm so sorry. This is my first mini. I painted him October 8th of last year. So I've been officially painting minis for a year now, which is crazy because I've spent way too much money on that. Damn you, poor financial decisions. No, I'll state that I don't spend more money on minis than I have. I how do I say this? How do I say this without making it sound like I spend a lot of monies on minis? Which is you'll find out how much money I spent on the first year in the video that I still gotta edit. But let's see. I gotta think of the words because my ADHD brain isn't letting me think of words. And now I forgot what I was trying to think of. Yeah, I love ADHD. It's fucking great. It's great. Unmedicated ADHD. I'm unmedicated for a reason. I'll think of it. Don't worry. When I lay down to go to bed, I'll be like, oh, that's what I was talking about. And then I won't be able to fucking sleep. It's almost a guarantee at this point. Okay, we got a little spot to hit. Oh my gosh, they are blowing my phone up. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say now that I've silenced my phone. In some good news, there has been way less combine fires around us, and that is very nice and very calming to know because goddamn, there was almost a fire every day, like a combine burning up or a field catching on fire. It was actually getting really sketch because you're you're not lucky, or you're not like, oh, this isn't gonna happen to us. It could easily happen to us. There's been 2 times that I've put out a fire on the combine before the machine could burn up because that's part of my job as the cart guy. It's just wild. Okay, so that's that. We're gonna get the. Oh, do we put lead belcher in between those 2 colors? I think we do put lead belcher. So I guess I'm doing my kind of own walk brand, or blah, blah, blah. That's the other part of ADHD. Hold on. Let me reboot so I can speak English. Okay. So I'm making my homebrew. It's not a wall. What is it? Clan. They're called clans. I have my own clan, the red and orange clan. Or the red. Oh my god. The blue and orange clan. My brain is really just not working today. I didn't build any minis today at work. I'm kind of surprised. I had Inquisitor Ostramus, the Inquisitor that just got rules. I had him in the truck with me when I was driving semi trucks, and I really could have put him together, but I was just like, I don't feel like it. I'm just gonna keep driving, and like when I'm sitting doing nothing, I don't know. Oh, I remember what I was doing. I was looking at places to like stay in Japan for when and if I get to go to Japan. Be my first adult vacation ever. A solo trip to Japan. That doesn't sound intimidating at all. Actually, it really doesn't. It wouldn't be nearly as bad as when I went to Oklahoma, because I was like very afraid. Because I mean, you enlist in the military and you're like, I don't know what to expect. I expect drill sergeants to fucking punch me in the face. That did not happen, obviously, and I'm not in the military anymore. I did not stay in the military, but you kind of get that fear. And I remember talking to one of the people that was flying in. She was very attractive. I'm not gonna lie, she was pretty hot, but she was former Navy going into the Army, and she was a sergeant going into the Army. And I was just like, she goes, oh yeah, don't worry about it, it's gonna be all right, you'll do okay. And she like calmed me down immediately. I don't know what it is, but I open up to women more than I'll ever open up to the boys. I literally have a friend that would help me in any circumstance, if you understand my meaning. Any circumstance. If I had a problem that needed to be handled, he'd be like, okay, where are we doing this? Because he's my boy, he'd help me. But I cannot open up around the guys. I always do it around women. Like my cousin's wife, I talk to about crazy shit all the time, and she's like, you just stay at home and do nothing. And I'm like, no, that's not true. I don't do nothing, but I do stay at home a lot. She goes, how do you have all this shit? And I'm like, I don't know. How do you have all this shit that you end up doing and stuff? I don't know. It's very odd. But then I talk to you guys about it now too. So either y'all are women or you're better than the boys. And that's not true. You guys wouldn't help me hide a dead body. All right, we'll do this little helmet. We'll do his little top of his headpiece, and then we'll probably call it a night for this. And I will edit the video that'll go up tomorrow. But like I've said, I know we haven't hit the year mark yet on the channel, but I've enjoyed doing this so fucking much. And even the small amount of support I've gotten from all of you is literally about 1,000% more support than I ever would have thought I'd gotten. I would have never figured doing this mini stuff would have ever amounted to more than a couple likes here and there. Now we're live streaming. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do long form content. Um, and I'm just trying to figure out as I go, because when I started, I didn't know how to edit. I didn't know how to do like camera stuff or lighting stuff properly. Apparently, I still don't know how to do lighting stuff properly because that light is ultra bright. There we go. That's much better. It's just, I don't know. It's just a journey, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm basically as much as along for the ride as you guys. I do have to actually like learn how to do good editing eventually. Not that my editing's bad, but I know there's some stuff that I could probably do better. I could probably make the videos a touch funnier. The live streams ain't getting any funnier. I am a deadpan humor kind of guy, and there's no promise that I'm going to get funnier at all. Um, that or I'm a dark humor kind of guy, and nobody wants to hear those jokes from me because they get rough. When I can be around firefighters and they'd be like, "That's a little too far, man." That tells you how rough them jokes get. Oh, because we say some stuff that would get us canceled. Oh, speaking of firefighters, so I really do love this whole fact. And I don't know why I thought of it recently. Is firefighters, universally liked. We're not cops. Not everybody hates us because of our job. We come in and help people. So we are universally liked across the board. And they're like, "Oh, look, it's firefighters. Yay." And when they see cops, they just scream at them. I have never seen that happen in real life in my area because we're very rural. But I could see it happening some places. Okay, so we did orange teeth. We're going to flip it. We're going to make the teeth blue on this helmet. On his helmet. Yeah, this is a helmet. Technically, it is a helmet. And we're going to do the other part. Orange. We're going to do this part orange. The other part blue. And then I'm going to touch up a spot that I see right now. We'll touch it up after we do the blue. We'll do the lead belcher first because there's a spot that I want to get into. Hey, bro, I usually don't like streaming this late. The only reason that I stream this late is because we are in harvest and it's literally I get off work, I get home, I fire up my computer and I start streaming almost every single time. So it's not you at all. Usually 6 p.m. Central Standard Time is more of a time for me. So like, what would that be? Midnight for you? I mean, it's closer to midnight, but it's more. It's no problem. I don't expect anyone to show up on live stuff. If you got plans, if you're busy, don't worry about showing up. I just like doing this for fun, and I don't think I would ever stop doing this because I really do enjoy it. Now there are shitty days where I'm like, okay, today fucking sucks. I'm like bummed out, and then I come into stream and it makes me feel way better. Doing between painting minis and streaming, I really do enjoy it a lot more, and I really need to figure out how to stream painting the Adeptus Mechanicus we see. It looks. Oh, I have another idea. I need to quit having ideas and I need to just keep painting it because if I keep having ideas, it's never going to be done. But I have. So it's not necessarily an idea that I haven't already talked about. It's just more executing it. And it's going to be how the side panel of it that's not glass is going to have Praise the Omnissiah on it. And I just know how I'm going to execute it. I'm just going to make a big water transfer sheet that says Praise and then Omnissiah underneath it. And it's just going to actually be getting it made and stuff, which is, I don't have the correct printer to do that way. So I have to literally go out, buy an inkjet printer, and then I will have to get the paper for it and then print it out, which it's not going to be my first time doing transfer sheets, like making homemade transfer sheets. So I already know how to do everything. It's just more or less getting the equipment here to do it, to do the custom work and figuring out the total cost of the damn PC. Now, even scarier, I will talk about an idea that I've had, and I'm probably going to test it out on these fans. So, I want to, for the Mechanicus PC, I need to take, oh, wait, no, that's, hold on. Where's my hobby knife? I need to check something. Please tell me there's like a screw behind this thing. Oh, this adds more layers of work. Hold on, I gotta peel a sticker off. Because I want to paint. Well, specifically, I want to airbrush these fans. And just the fans, not the shroud. Oh, fuck. Well, I'll explain it to you. Basically, I want to airbrush these lead belcher, and then I would really like to try to like add some rust effect onto the fans, but there's problems with that. One, if your fan is not evenly coated, it can create wobble, it can create vibrations and such. So these fans actually came with my PC case that is now becoming the Mechanicus PC, and I don't know how to take these fans like off the shroud, and I'm not going to break them because that means I got to buy more. And between saving up for the now Japan trip and trying to save up the money to get all the parts to finish the PC, which is only all the actual hardware at this point, it's more or less going to be, this is going to be a test one, figure out if it works real well. I'll plug it into my PC that's currently on, check it, hold it for vibrations, and make sure if it runs smooth, I'm going to do it to all the fans because it will give them that like metallic rusty look that I always love. And I know not all Mechanicus stuff is metallic and rusty, but I'm painting it, so I'm going to do it however I want to. All right, let me hit this spot real quick, and then we will switch over to the end screen. No rust using tonight. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna, we made it to the hour mark at least. Only the hour mark? Feels like I've been streaming longer than that, but it's all right. If I get this done, if I end stream, get a video edited, and what's the other thing I was gonna do? Damn you, ADHD, you fucking bitch. What was the other thing I was gonna do? Oh, I was gonna edit a clip. That's right. So those are my plans for tonight. So we will go ahead and hit the end screen and check out this really cool out of focus character. Let me hit the focus button. Maybe that's what I'll do eventually, is get a better camera for this, because this camera fucking hates me. Please focus on the thing. Okay. Does it need to be closer? Does it need to be farther? It needed to be farther. And focus on it. Oh, I focused, finally! Alright, let me put my lid on my wet palette. That is going to be it for the Squig Boys tonight. The boss is literally stuck to my wet palette. As always, I really do appreciate y'all and stopping by. Just stopping by. It's not even anything else. It's just stopping by. I appreciate it so much. Any likes, anybody who chats in chat, I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. If you did not see, I did make a stupid meme last night, and I don't think it went very well. Like, it didn't get that many views on YouTube, but I put it up on Reddit, and there was a lot of people that found it hilarious. It's the I'll show it to you. Don't even Google it. I'll show it to you. Or Google it. Don't even like look it up on the account. Let me switch. Hey, we hit 670 tonight. That's fucking awesome. Only like 230 more to go before I have to eat hot peppers and paint minis that are seductive. I didn't want to say sexy. Where is it? Here he is. Yes, I love this mini. I've talked about this mini before. Let me do a quick transition scene. We'll do this. I'll show this off real quick. Oh, I forgot to do something. Where is it? Where's the good camera? There it is. Yes, I love this fucking mini. He is mega mind for sure. He is the mega. It's so funny because instead of like a question mark, it should have been an exclamation mark, like he's yelling it. I love making these like old memes where it's more dad jokes at this fucking point. It really is. I love this fucking thing. This is the shit that makes me laugh, and that's why I love making it. Hold on, let me. It is like a classic video that I put up. It's not even a video, it's a short, and I've watched it. I don't know how many times I've watched this short, but it makes me laugh every time. And and I like made it into a short because I I love this video. It's such a fucking good video. I love it so much because there's like 5 jokes in it. I'm the monkey. I look like a clown to my accountant because I purchased Warhammer and how much I have it. And my accountant's laughing at me. I fucking love this so much. Oh, this has to be. This is the best thing I've made all year, and it's barely even related to Warhammer. Oh my god, it makes me laugh every time. I have tears in my eyes. Oh, all right. I can't keep watching it. It's gonna keep making me laugh. So let's go back to the end stream. Thank you all. I appreciate y'all so much. I will have a new video out tomorrow. It will be going over the Battle Force boxes, my thoughts on them, which ones I'd like, that kind of stuff. It's like a quick little video. I'd appreciate it if y'all stop by and watch that. And you guys have a great rest of your day, evening, and or night. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.